Exactly.
Hold up.
Travis Tritt is better.
Wasn't he
But
cheating on his wife? Wasn't
I
he
think he had
openly
a
talking
song,
about
like-
cheating on his wife and shit?
Yeah.
I think he had a song in like the 90s or something.
With Faith Hill.
Oh, in the 90s, his name was a big deal. I mean, he had all sorts of tunes. I love his music, but he's doing something that's got pretty much a lot of his fan base scratching their heads going, what the hell? Because apparently he does not realize who his audience is, but a lot of them tend to lean toward the right. So when he comes out in support of Bud Light, it pisses them off.
I have wondered Bud Light paid him off.
I disagree with that. I don't think his fan base is to the right anymore. I think that he already knows that his fan base is like the sort of like the elite types that number one don't even drink Bud Light. So this is a pointless endeavor. It's stupid. And
well, he opened a bar and he said, "I'll be serving all beers at my bar, including Bud Light. And if people have a problem with that and they want to be an asshole, they can go." And I think he pointed out Kid Rock's bar or something like that.
Yeah, I can be an a-hole anywhere else.
Yeah, but
as a matter of fact, that was today.
He's a country singer. Yeah. But I mean the country fan base typically tends to have more conservative views of things. So this is not going to help his record sales.
Let's get it straight. You have the country fan base, which is what they currently market to today with their country rap bullcrap. And then you have actual people who enjoy country music.
Yep.
Yeah.
King Bob says Chris Gaines was vastly superior to Garth Brooks.
King Bob!
Wait, Herman.
How
Weren't you
did he
supposed to
get
be
to here,
selling
though?
something?
Huh?
Weren't you supposed to be selling something?
My soul? I mean, my book?
Yeah, I mean, it goes hand in hand.
Yes, buy my book. Okay, go on.
What's the book called?
It's called The Wizard's Stone.
What's it about?
It's
Wizards
about
who are stoned.
Wizard's Stone.
Wait, I thought it was
about
them.
hedges.
You know them.
It's about
them,
Trippy.
Really?
Them 10 Commandments. I thought it was that.
I thought it was about an
No.
epic journey where a novice wizard must face trials and errors across a dangerous
I got it,
landscape
King
for the
Bob.
sake of the rules that are placed upon him by his master, testing both his courage and all that he has ever known in this treacherous place.
That's weird.
Although
My
I've
memory
only read it
discussed
once,
I would
so
say
I could
no.
be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think anybody got your joke, King Bob.
Wait, what was
I
his
got
joke?
it. Hold
I
on,
didn't
I'm
get it.
pulling it back up. There we go.
Chris Gaines is vastly superior to Garth.
Gaines, like is in Gaines.
Chris Gaines. It was when Garth Brooks wrote a rock album. He did it. It was supposed to be for a storyline and a character he was going to play in a movie called Chris Gaines. So he did an album under the name of Chris Gaines that was supposed to be for the movie. Did the movie ever end up happening?
I guess not.
funny.
I don't think it did.
It was his pure
But-
country one.
Yeah, it was just a rock album. It wasn't a country one, but instead of doing it under his own name, Garth Brooks, he did it under the character name Chris Gaines.
I knew about the Gaines and Brooks connection, but I gotta be honest, I'm not much of a Garth Brooks fan, so I really don't know more details. Hey, you
Yeah.
know how many I've bought as many Chris Gaines albums as I have Garth Brooks albums.
I've gotten Garth Brooks albums. Late '90s, early 2000s. I was a big fan of his music.
All the country singers are listened to are dead.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel that.
I mean, Dolly Parton's still alive.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think I've
I-
listened to more Dolly Parton than I have Brooks.
I bought a Dixie Chicks album, and then they went and basically spit on their own fan base. So, you know, that hit the
Just on
garbage
it.
real quick, and I never really went back.
I met Ricky Skaggs a few years back.
Cool.
Ooh.
I actually went to a Lone Star concert live, and Kenny Chesney was the opener before he became the Kenny Chesney.
I liked him before he became the Kenny Chesney because I don't know, he got bigger and his music style changed, and it just
Yeah.
became all ballads. And I'm like, if I wanted that, I'd listen to Mark Wills and Ty Herndon. But it seemed like the station in my area just put those three on loop. Oh yeah, Keith Urban too. Keith Urban could bounce back and forth between something upbeat and more ballads. But it was something about mid 2000s. It was just nonstop ballads on the country station. I'm like, this sucks. I'm going back to classic rock.
What did somebody once say? Oh yeah, it was Tom Petty who said, modern day country sounds like bad 80s rock with a fiddle.
Yep. I actually do. I remember. I don't like country music at all, any form, but I do remember the old stuff and the newer stuff. And you know what? If somebody put a gun to my head, I'd be listening to something out of the some country out of the
Time for some Charlie Daniels, then.
Yeah, before I'd ever listen to anything,
Rogers.
that's coming
Or
out
some
nowadays.
Chris Ledoux.
I'm pretty much just a Johnny Cash fan when it comes to country, to be honest.
Well, Johnny Cash just kind of transcends genres. He's Johnny Cash.
True.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like Elvis. Johnny Cash and Elvis kind of go hand in hand, where you're like, I have no idea what
Ew.
genre to put them in.
You
What was the
kinda do
group
whatever.
that Roy Rogers
Shania
put together?
Twain like to be a crossover queen.
Does that mean we'll also get a Bubba Hotep style movie just with Johnny Cash?
That's hilarious.